There's more! Tell you what, you call it! But wait! We'll give you a dirt ball! Absolutely free! Call in the next 12 minutes!
Well, all ready to go into service. And of course, I decided I was going to do something that I know I'm going to regret doing. Something dawned on me. I'll show you. Had this thing all buttoned up, ready to go, and then I noticed something inside. You see those white things? Yeah, those are regular PCI slots. And I also had mentioned something about a video card, so let's talk about that first. Ooh, a PCI Express video card. And it has DVI, S-Video, and VGA. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Notice a problem? Yeah, the heatsink and fan are gone. There's 2 holes. And some leftover heatsink compound stuff. But I said, what the fuck, let's try it anyway. So I did, and that card got like red hot just by the time it booted up, so that ain't gonna work. Only other card I have has a DVI-D connector instead of a DVI-I. It's digital only, and the monitors I use, well, they're just plain old fucking VGA, so that wasn't going to work, and that monitor is just VGA, so that puts that out. So it doesn't look like this is going to get a video card, but then I noticed some PCI slots. You'll notice I had to already break out the back panel for the video card. I'm not worried about that. Some people put tape on it. There's the old slot cover brackets from old computers that will work in there. Why they went and cheaped out and just put these punch-out fucking things, that's absurd, but anyway, that's coming from an old-timer. PCI slots. PCI video card? Nah. Something else. Ooh, a shiny green card. This particular one is a, I don't know what brand kind of card, and it's not marked, but it has USB 2.0 and FireWire 400. Well, I certainly don't need USB 2.0, and I don't have anything that hooks up FireWire, but I do know somebody who does have something that hooks up FireWire, and I thought, you know what? I have the real estate. Nothing else is going to go in there. Maybe we'll have a match here. But I said, you know what? I don't want to clog the system up with extra USB controllers and ports, and that gets confusing. So this came. Well, actually, I had it. FireWire only. And it even has an internal FireWire port on it. FireWire 400, of course. 800 was, well, FireWire is basically gone now, but even so, I said, you know what? Might not be a bad idea. It's not going to hurt the system for it to just be there, so I might as well install that. I remembered I had this card. I didn't remember I had that card, but I certainly remembered I had this card, and I remembered that came out of an old system from somewhere that also had this card. A Pinnacle Systems TV tuner card, I think. And it has composite and S-Video and an audio out jack. I guess audio in, it just takes it from the, you got to plug in the line in or something, I don't know. So I figured the FireWire card's going to go in, and that's just going to work. But let's waste everybody's time and try putting in this card. It says nothing other than Pinnacle Systems. There's some numbers and an FCC ID. Oh, maybe that is EMPTYV something. Probably not. There's also a couple of connectors. It looks like internal audio connectors, maybe? I don't know. This is going to be a bad idea, so I'm letting everybody know ahead of time. It's just the and it says nothing more there that is going to be worth anything. So I don't know what kind of card it is, or if there are drivers or anything, so let's find out. But first, I need to clean up all this mess, because I need to get in the freezer, because that's where dinner is for tonight. So I got to break everything down and put it all back, and you'll never know the difference, except that I told you. Well, we all know this isn't going to go well. Even if there are drivers for that card, well, you know what the deal is. There's not going to be drivers, or if there are, it's not going to identify what in the hell it is. And then this thing comes out here. That. And now we got to punch out one of the panels. So there's conveniently a Phillips screw slot thing, and you just sort of bend it. And I'm going to bend it out and put the card in, and there we go. Let's see if I can bend it in, actually. Yeah, there. Oh, no more slot cover. Let's stick in the capture card and see what blows up. There it is. Let's see if it'll post anyway. Yes. Display now. CMOS date time not set. Really? Maybe the battery is pooched in this, I don't know. But I'll set that for now, and I'll figure that out later. Let's get it booted up and see what happens. Okay, just booted, and we have a couple of multimedia controllers. And that's it, and here. Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous. Okay, time for driver pack. It didn't even try to look. Didn't even try. Beautiful. It found absolutely nothing. It even says missing drivers 0. Nothing. These are quote-unquote newer drivers. And there's this video card Intel at the bottom that it says, but that's for the onboard graphics. Looks like we struck out on this card. It was probably XP only. I have another card that was actually Windows 98 only, although I did manage to get it to work under XP somewhat, but that's neither here nor there. So the next thing you're going to say is, well, what about that USB thing that captures video? Well, I don't know if the system is fast enough for it, but I'll see if it's around, and if it is, maybe we'll see if we can get that to work at all. Well, first things third, let's put the FireWire card in, or rather I already did. Windows has booted just at this moment, and with any luck it should just find that. We'll wait a moment until it detects it. It better detect it. Doing something. Really? It doesn't even know it's fucking there. What the shit? Alright, let me monkey around with this a bit. Well, we're 0 for 2. This card I reseated and it still doesn't work, and it looks fine. I don't see any problem with the contacts on it. So I put the other one in with the USB that I didn't want to put in. And if that doesn't come up, then it's got to be a problem with this machine, which again won't hamper what I'm going to do with it. Oh. I even did this scan for hardware changes, and it, with the other one, just no clue that it's there. Maybe the PCI slots on this are no good. I guess that's that. Alright, well, I guess we'll try this one then. Because it doesn't look like that's going to work. That is beyond fucking weird. Unless this thing just won't work with 7 either. I couldn't imagine. I'd expect it would come up with something. So I haven't proven that either of these cards are bad. I've proven that maybe the machine is troublesome. That bodes well for editing, right? Alright, well, let me get the drivers for this thing and we'll give it a shot. Anybody know what this is? One of those TV games things? Yeah, this has got Pac-Man and other stuff. Here's Rally X. Sorry, can't show that for too long. But the motion, if you look here, ignoring the banding that's there, seems to be smooth. Let me capture it. Yeah, it captured. It's right there, 720 by 480. Maybe this doesn't have, you know, really, really fast motion. I'll put a very quick clip of the captured game in, you know, for a couple seconds right here. So it seems I can use the EasyCap video capture thing. That's an excellent thing. This way I don't need a laptop, although it's exceptionally inconvenient. If I have a VCR with the tape in it, I gotta bring it over to the computer and plug it in, and it's a pain in the ass. So it's almost better with a laptop where I could just bring the laptop over to it, you know, rather than vice versa. Anyway, it was there. It was an idea. Why in the hell the FireWire did not work, I have no clue. What the hell? I don't know if those slots are bad or what. I think I have other PCI cards around. I'm going to monkey around for a bit and I'll just report back to see if it at least detected them at the least. So let me do that and then I think we'll wrap it up. Something interesting. Yes, it says press escape to boot, 3 seconds, and you can use the pause key on your keyboard. But notice here at the bottom on the first column it says PCIe bridge, IDE, IRQ10, blah blah blah. Everything's all good. I went in my box of goodies and I found this old modem of some kind. I was going to put that in, but the very next card I saw was this. A little card. And it's got pins on it. And it just so happens to be FireWire. Exactly what I was looking for. Unbelievable. Let's shut down and put that card in and see if it actually detects it. PCI slot 1 FireWire controller. It's in. There's FireWire. Never going to use it. Why it sees this card and not the others, and I didn't end up trying this because I saw that card. I said, well, let me just put that in and see what happens. And then I noticed that. So let's see if Windows recognizes it when it comes up. Okay, Windows just came up. I'll empty the thing. I gotta copy that off before I forget. Nothing yet. Windows is still kind of loading. Oh, here we go. Oh, dick! Alright, let me see if I can find some drivers for it. So I just searched and it said that it's up to date. Uh-oh. Your computer's system firmware does not include enough information to properly configure and use this device. To use it, update the firmware. Huh? The fuck does that mean? It found something, it calls it USB. Unibrain driver, OHCI compatible board. Yeah. Okay, let's just see what in the hell happens. Just for fun. I don't know why it's calling it USB, but I guess allegedly that installed. And maybe doesn't even require a reboot. Let's see, device mangler. I guess you can't refresh it from there. Nothing there. Still shows it is not installed. Weird. Well, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. I'll reboot just for fun, and we all know that's not going to make a difference, and we'll see. Yeah, I reset the BIOS, you know, to defaults just in case, and again, I get the same message. So I'll have to rip that card out, and for my trouble, I now have 2 open slots in the back. I have no idea why the FireWire didn't want to work. 2 bad cards, and maybe that one's bad too. The hell knows? And I don't know for certain that these cards are indeed bad. It could just be something buggered with this system. But that's it. That's where we're going to leave it. If anybody does have an old PCI Express graphics card they'd like to donate to the project, go to the About link on my channel, and you'll find a link for business inquiries. And if you do want to send something to me, you know, we'll give you a shout out. Okay, I think I'm done breaking this. It's time to finally put it in damn service, because that other system is really slow. So that's going to wrap it up, finally. Anybody interested in seeing a review of these TV games things? I have like 5-6 of them. Let me know. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.